Modern enterprise engineering workflows prioritize deployment speed over architectural governance. This creates API sprawl, a fragmented proliferation of digital endpoints across an organization. Now, a specific risk multiplier accelerates this vulnerability. Artificial intelligence requires continuous, autonomous machine-to-machine backend access to function. These automated agents bypass human single sign-on systems entirely. They attach unmanaged credentials to undocumented endpoints. AI adoption connects a localized IT mess to core infrastructure risk. Legacy gateway security offers an illusion of control. Executive leadership assumes their web application firewalls provide protection for their digital infrastructure. This diagram reveals the physical limitation of those firewalls. They process organized traffic, while a separate network of lines routes unauthorized requests entirely around the gateway. Average organizations possess 20% more active endpoints than their security teams can see. Guarding the digital front door provides no value when undocumented structural vulnerabilities remain open. Inside this glass block, these matte black lines identify specific classifications of unmanaged digital assets leaking outside the gateway view. Shadow APIs act as undocumented endpoints. Developers build them for quick functionality tests and leave them exposed to the internet. Rogue APIs enter production environments without security authorization. Zombie APIs serve as deprecated interfaces. They act as open backdoors into core customer databases. Sophisticated threat actors target these unmonitored assets to extract unencrypted data. Identifying these specific endpoint categories serves as a prerequisite for mapping the unknown perimeter. This comparative bar chart shows the average cost of an API security incident globally versus the Asia-Pacific region. We can isolate the Japan dataset to examine a decline in engineering visibility. Only 11% of Japanese organizations maintain a full API inventory. That low visibility correlates to a $1.59 million average incident cost, a 196% increase in a single year. We can look at the China dataset. Chinese teams report a 58% implementation rate for advanced testing. However, they rely on outdated firewall architectures. 80% still depend on web application firewalls to secure API traffic. The India dataset reveals a high percentage of dedicated API security staff. 81% of organizations assign dedicated personnel. Despite assigning personnel, India reports a 93% incident rate. Confidence levels differ between leadership and those in production roles. 56% of executives express confidence in their preparedness. Among AppSec teams, that figure drops to 44%. Personnel ownership fails to stop repeat breaches without continuous endpoint visibility. Deploying massive inline gateways creates an operational failure. These heavy systems cause integration friction and slow down continuous delivery pipelines. Engineering teams require zero-friction API discovery. This schematic demonstrates a lightweight Docker-based sidecar container sitting adjacent to core applications. It contrasts directly with an inline proxy bottleneck. The sidecar relies on passive network traffic mirroring. It duplicates and maps requests without interfering with the primary traffic stream. This approach imposes zero system latency. It requires zero underlying code changes. Passive observation provides a deterministic ecosystem map without halting engineering speed. You can align executive leadership visibility directly with core engineering reality through a strict and sequential operational guide. Step 1. Deploy passive sidecar network mirroring to establish a real-time shadow ecosystem map. Step 2. Execute continuous threat classification on all newly discovered endpoints. Security teams must isolate specific endpoints transmitting unencrypted, personally identifiable information. Step 3. Shift architectural governance backward into the software development lifecycle. Organizations must integrate security testing prior to reaching the network perimeter. Delayed governance leads to financial penalties under pressure. Organizations that successfully map their unknown digital perimeters avoid the outages and million-dollar incident costs that slow down their peers. Technology must reduce risk. It must restore engineering control.